All right, hello everybody. Soul Commodore here, back at you again. Doing some more charcoal drawing today, and we're at a weird angle today because the head of this stand doesn't really want to. It's extra stiff today because I'm guessing because it's cold out. Even though it's not cold in this room, but hey, that's all right. Let me turn that light away. That way my face doesn't flare out. Hey, welcome in, Squid. Is that a Santa emote? Amazing. Yo! Welcome in, everybody. Elle, thank you for the raid. Hello, Mio Killian. Hopefully I said that right. Elle, welcome in. Hello, Redria. How y'all doing? Let me get a quick shout out here for let me spell your name right. We'll get both types of shoutouts going. There we go. How was your stream today? How's your stream today? New emotes, time to show. Oh, ooh, look at these. Yo, that bongo one is fire. I like that one. I like that one. I mean, I like all of them, but that bongo one speaks to me. Just Mio is fine? Okay, cool. Thank you. But welcome in, everybody. But yeah, Elle, how was your stream? Hopefully it went well. Yeah, but we're going to be doing some more charcoal drawing today. Going to be starting a new drawing. This is the one that we did and finished the last time out. This is the one we finished the last time we were doing an art stream. So today we're going to be doing another one. Same size, 11 by 11. Same kind of style where the drawing is going to be distorted in some sort of way. But yeah. Come on, get up there. There we go. Thank you, Mio. I was late, but it was okay. I did thumbs for a commission, and then some emotes. Very nice. Also, congratulations on the commission. That's fantastic news. Okay, let's angle this down. Oh. Like I said, my apologies. This stand is very stiff today. But we'll get it situated. Very nice. Are you at liberty to say what the commission is? If not, completely understandable. I know some people don't like divulging what the commission is, like the client themselves and sometimes the artists themselves. So, if not, that's perfectly fine. Oh. Hold on. There we go. I was wondering why the screen looked weird, and then it's because my phone switched to portrait mode instead of landscape. You know, a smart person would have this all set up before the stream even started, but luckily you're not dealing with one of those. Okay, well, try that out. Oh, Redria, you started Champions Ballad. Nice. How are you liking it so far? Redria asked for a witchy version of themselves doing plant magic. Ooh. I like that. Not only is that very fitting, but I think that that'll be a really, really cool... Oh, there's a YouTube death compilation? Well, feel free to link that in the chat if you like. I would love to see that. Okay. Get this light on here. You didn't have anything set up when you started? You were in a mad dash to make Zeus appear. Nice. Well, hey. Oh, just dropped my scissors. That's okay. Alright, so. You got mad at the start to finish the shrines on all the spikes? Yeah. Yeah, that's not the nicest shrine. Okay, so now we're just going to throw the border on here. Mio, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Especially considering I've got nothing set up yet. But thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay. All the charcoal. We try to have fun over here, so welcome on in. You weren't expecting that to be a noticed thing? Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta shout people out when they follow or they do anything else like that, because I appreciate all y'all. This channel would not be what it is without all of you. So we did finish the base game, got the true ending, but still still 650 Koroks to go. Oh my goodness. So many Koroks. Ah, I see. Mio shy. Very, very nervous. Hey, no need to apologize. Actually, you know what? Now that you mention that, I didn't really. I know there are some streamers that have anonymous follows and all that kind of stuff. And I figured there was a good reason for it. I just wasn't sure what it was. Maybe that's the reason though. So that's fair enough. Well, welcome to the community. Hopefully that didn't put you off too much. And I apologize for that if it did. Okay, there we go. We got our border done. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. There we go. This is a small, chill channel run by... well, thank you, Elle. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, this is a safe space. And don't worry, Mio, you won't ruin it. I guarantee you, we're all good. My space too. Like if you don't feel like chatting, if you just want to watch or you just want to lurk, you know, you don't feel like chatting, you're not comfortable with chatting, that's perfectly fine too. I have no problem with people just sitting and watching. I never had a bad time in a Souls. Oh well, thank you, Reg. Oh, Reg, thank you for the carry. Okay, let me get the timer up. Actually, let me get the image up that I'm going to be working off of, and then I'll get the timer up. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I think I want to do this one. Yeah. There we go. I tend to do both, chat and lurk, depends on the mood. That's fair enough. Waiting patiently. Okay. Let me get this timer up. Let's get rid of the live in. And what's 5 minutes from now? Well, the minute's already started, so we'll go 21. So you get another 40 or so seconds of me talking, and then we'll, there we go. Well, 30 seconds or so. But I hope everyone's having a nice day so far. Nice chill day. Hopefully not too stressful for anyone. Here we go. Oh, I didn't want to turn the volume up that much. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try not to mess this new drawing up. We already got some charcoal fingerprints on it already. That's the only downside to charcoal. It tends to leave a mess. But that's alright. Just finished my mushroom cosplay. It was a problem. That's very cool though. What kind of mushroom was it? I really admire cosplayers and the dedication to the craft. Basic generic brown mushroom, shiitake maybe. It's very cool. First cosplay I've made since 9 years old. Since 9 years. Very, very cool. Now this is a open space. This is an open space that's proper grammar. Not that that's important with all the stuff I tend to say. Anyway, this is an open space for fellow artists to share their work if they feel like. So if you feel like sharing a picture of the mushroom, you can feel free to do so. Also, thank you for the compliment on my voice. Really appreciate it. Well, now you're all shy about it 'cause it's L. That's okay, you don't gotta post it if you don't want to. Also, Regria, thank you for sharing that link. I look forward to seeing it. 'Cause I love the Champions Ballad. It's my favorite part. My favorite quest of the game. Well, hello, Rain. Welcome in. Thank you for the glug glug and the karaoke. We'll restart the timer. Actually, we won't restart the timer. We'll just add more time to it. Let's get over here. There we go. I don't even know how to share it. That's okay. Usually when I want to share links of my work in other people's chats, I usually post it on Imager as a hidden file and then just copy the link. That's usually my go-to. I wonder if it would be better to build this from the bottom. I think so. I think so. Oh yeah, if there's a link in the disco, that's perfectly fine too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build this drawing from the bottom. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try and draw a hand. This is an image of me and my younger brother, one of my cousins, when we were singing back in the day in church. I think I did a rap because I didn't really sing much when I was 12. Wasn't much of a rapper neither. Ooh, very cool. Let me open this link real quick. Yo, that cosplay is fire. That's so cool. Yo, that's amazing. Congratulations on finishing that. That's fantastic work. That's super cool, Mio. Thank you for sharing. I really like it. Really like it. How long did that take you to make? Oh yeah, Redria, I finally got a timer on the overlay. It took some doing, but I finally got it up there. A little over a month. Well, I have to agree with Squid. That is ace. Also, I realize you can't even see what I'm drawing. Man, oh man. So I gotta ask, what's your favorite part of the cosplay? That particular one, and of the cosplay experience in general. Actually, now that I think about it, Redria, I think it was Rain. I think it was Rain who suggested that I put the timer on the overlay for the singing. Now that I think about it, it was a good idea. A very good idea. The gills was the hardest thing. That's over 1,000 sheets of tissue paper. Whew. That's a lot of paper. Well, the time and commitment really shows in the cosplay. Very well done. So technically that because it brings it to life. Do, do. Ah, timer's done. All right. Well, thank you, Rain, and thank you, Redria. I appreciate the vocals. Make me do a vocal performance. I know it took at least 5 hours just to fold the papers. Ooh, I can imagine. I love seeing people do the crafts, do like craft work and artwork that, I mean, they're one and the same, that I have absolutely no experience with, and seeing them show their work and their expertise. It's really cool. I'm a respectful person. I made sure your pipes were well lubricated. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Chitanda, welcome in, welcome in. Be thankful I need another 500 points before I redeem karaoke. Oh, man. All right. All right, Squid. I see. I mean, hey, everyone's more than welcome to use it, you know. How you doing, Chitanda? It's good to see you. Oh, we got another one. Oh, you got a cold? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's not taking too much out of you. I know colds aren't very much fun at all. Oh, should put the right time in. There we go. All right, let's get that timer back up again. There we go. I sing too much. My voice fell off in my teenage years, but I practice a lot. Don't sound too awful in the car anymore. Hey, my thing with singing is as long as you enjoy it, and as long as because I mean, like I have to say my voice isn't the same as when I was younger either. But as long as you enjoy it, that's the most important thing, you know. And that you have the confidence to, you know, use your voice, even if it's just in the car, you know. But yeah, practice is definitely important. Yo, the timer skipped ahead. It went straight from 5:03 to 5 minutes. I fell off singing for a while when I hit puberty. That's very fair. It's very fair. So right now we're just doing the sketch outline of everything that I'm gonna fill in with charcoal later. That's the step we're at. That's the step we're at. Better change your name to Soul Train. Did y'all know? I mean, probably not, 'cause you don't know my dad. But my dad was a phenomenal dancer back in the day. And he actually got an invite to dance on Soul Train. But because it was across the border, because we live in Canada, my grandmother wouldn't let him go. So he never got the chance. I'm trying to practice singing while I play my... Ooh. That's very cool, Mio. So you could be that guy at the campfire. I gotta say, that's a very cool skill to play that particular instrument. Especially 'cause it's not the most common in the world. Damn, what a missed opportunity. True, but I think my grandmother might have had a point. Then again, who knows? Would have been a really cool experience for him. It is a shame. It really is a shame. It's the worst thing to tune. Really, what's involved with that? I gotta say, I'm not well versed with that particular instrument. You might notice that I keep saying that instrument, 'cause I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. It's one of those words where I've always read it, but never heard it actually said. But I'd love to learn more. Those little eye-shaped wrenches that hurt your hand, and all the strings are one note, so it matters greatly that it's improper, that it's in tune proper. It's pronounced like liar. Oh, L-shaped, thank you, and thank you for the pronunciation. Really do appreciate it. I'm learning all sorts of new things today, which is never a bad thing. I gotta say, if I was at a campfire and someone pulled out a lyre, I would be like, ooh, this is gonna be something I've never heard before, and I'd get really excited. Oh yes, an Allen key, an Allen wrench, yeah. Yeah, oh, the timer ran up. Cool. Thank you again, Rain. Yo, let's go indeed. Alright, let's get that off the screen. There we go. You might notice that that timer is the same one that I use on my countdown before the stream, which is why it says yo, let's go when it's done. It's very folk, a mini harp, great for sea shanties. Well, there you go. That would be amazing at a campfire. What is this sketch? This sketch is a sketch of my younger brother, one of our cousins, and me over here in the corner singing when we were kids in church. It's just a picture that I had on Facebook that I decided to work off of. I edited it so that it looks like a photo that's distorted in a way. Actually, it's going to be distorted much in the same way as no, not that one. Much in the same way as this one, with my mom and I, where like most of the thing is like whited out like that. It's going to be that same kind of feel, except from the top down, which is why I'm not drawing the top of my brother's head. My younger brother, I must specify, because I've got two brothers. No brains for you. Thank you, Mio. Yeah. Hopefully it turns out all right. Hopefully it turns out okay. Yeah, Chitanda. Well, I mean, I hope it ends up cool. Because you never can tell with drawings. Sometimes they have a way of dashing your expectations. This part here is not too important. It's just like background stuff. So I can kind of just do what I want with it. I do mostly digital art now on my phone. Very nice. Oh yeah, sorry. I saw you say earlier in the chat that you do art as well. That's cool. What kind of things do you enjoy drawing? Mio drew Zeus. I felt very special. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Digital art is one of those things that I've never really had a feel for. I wish I did, because it's very cool. Like, I've got enough to do like some of those emotes for myself, like the Lionel Richie one and the Ronald LePred one. But oh yeah, Chitanda, you're yeah, you're into it as well. You do it on PC, yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of respect for digital artists. I mean, I have a lot of respect for a lot of artists. Speaking of respect, I don't know if other people feel the same way about me, but I've never been one of those people, like, you gotta earn my respect kind of people. I've always been, I don't know if it's the way I was brought up or what have you. I mean, maybe that's part of it, but I've always been like, I give people a baseline of respect, and then some people gain respect after that and lose it. Or like they gain it or they lose it. I mean, some people have done both, but you know, like I do start out with like a baseline level of respect for them until they prove otherwise, which some do. But yeah. I don't like how that turned out. I drew mainly characters for D&D and stuff, just characters, I guess. I want to draw a better Zeus because I didn't do that piece justice. I felt very pressured to finish it. Ah, I see. I see. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I definitely know that feeling of feeling like you didn't do a piece justice. It was a massive group drawing for Distal's place. I see. I see. Six people in that one? Ooh, wow, 6 people in... Yeah, that is a lot of people. Oh, that doesn't have to be that long. Right now, for it's that time where I'm lacking motivation to do art. True, true. I'm sitting on the bar like Zeus would probably do because he's not a polite boy. That's fair. Yeah, Zeus seems like a bar sitting kind of dude. How's my exhibition prep coming along? Behind the scenes, it was a little slower this past week. Just got busy doing other things. But I'm picking it up this week. I want to see if I can get another 5 drawings done this week. That's my goal. That's my goal. Really kick those up into gear. And maybe get some of the oil paintings started. But yeah, so it was a little slow last week, but we're gonna pick it up this week. At least that's my goal. Oh yeah, for sure, Mio. For sure. Most definitely. Let's see here. Ooh, I like that. I like that. There's a lot of movement in this piece, which I like. I also like those possums in the back. Yeah, and Zeus is that's definitely Zeus right there, just chilling on the bar. Yeah, I like that. Well done, well done. And I know, like as an artist, like there are plenty of works that I look back on as like, oh man, I want to redo that. So I definitely get that impulse to think that and that mindset. Like I'm completely right there with you, there. But I think this is a very, very, very good piece. Very well done. Especially like 6 people is a lot, you know. And you definitely captured, like, I definitely get the personality of each of these people coming through with the way that you drew them, which is difficult to do. That is very difficult to do, so I think you pulled that off. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I think that's a wonderful idea, Chitanda. Doing a Thanksgiving themed piece. Yeah, because Thanksgiving is coming up for you guys, isn't it? What is it, this like next week, this weekend coming up? We Canadians, we got to jump on it. We already had our Thanksgiving. Group pictures is such a pain. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get these other 2 figures in here, because I would like to get to some actual charcoal this during this session. You have to work for Thanksgiving? Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. It's always rough when you got to work on a holiday. Especially when you got to work on a holiday and then people come in and they're like, ooh, it sucks that you have to work today. And it's like, yeah, because you're in here. If you weren't here, person, I wouldn't have to be here. First time you ever worked on Thanksgiving? Yeah, that's really too bad. I hated that in Waffle House. I was a waitress. Cried on Christmas because I was new, and then stuck with a whole new section by myself. Didn't get tipped either because I ruined their... that's too bad. That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's one career, honestly, that I would not. I mean, I was in the back of the house at a KFC, and KFC doesn't have waiters and waitresses anyway. It doesn't have wait staff. But I, unless I had a family to feed, like I had kids to support, um, you probably won't catch me working in food service ever again. That was a hard hustle, and I didn't even do it that long. But it was tough. I was only there for a summer, but that was enough. I worked in a video gaming store and a video rental store. Worked all the holidays. I quit like 2 days before Christmas because they wouldn't let me stay home with my literally dying mother for the holiday. Yeah, I would have to agree with you walking out on that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I loved waitressing. I just hated my management. Yeah. I can't say that this is 100% true, obviously, because it's not. Because everyone's experience is different. But I think there is some merit to the saying that people don't quit jobs, they quit bad management or bad bosses. And obviously that isn't true across the board. And it may not even be fair as a generalization, but I think a lot of people do quit bad management more than they quit the job. Retail stores and restaurants don't need to be open on big holidays. No, they don't, but they don't really need to be, but they choose to be. I used to work, before I got my previous job and the job that I have now, I worked at a sport check. So, thankfully most holidays, I think retail culture may be a little bit different in Canada than it is in the States. I'm not sure though. But, like, cause we do technically have a Black Friday here, but it's not nearly to the same extent as it is in the States in some places. But thankfully we weren't open for a lot of holidays, and the holidays that we were open for were usually holidays like the Civic Holiday or Victoria Day that I usually forget are holidays anyway. So... what if someone wants to watch a movie on Christmas? I don't know. This is a pretend problem you've made up, management. Yeah, right? Yeah, they could watch a movie, like Chitanda said, they can watch a movie at home with their family. Or if they don't have family, they can watch a movie at home by themselves. Like, they don't have to be here. It's why I try my level best not to do any sort of like shopping or go out anything like that on holidays. You know, because I know the staff by and large doesn't want to be there. You know, and the stuff that I want, like, it can wait, right? Waffle House called me to come in during a tornado, and my schizophrenic ass can't drive. I walked all the way there and then I was asked why I was soaking wet. Pfft, my goodness. That's so ridiculous. Netflix was literally a thing at the time. The company was going under and did a lot of peekaboo shit with... Oh, that's fun. With your paychecks, yeah. Mess with people's money, that'll give them the motivation to work. If they thought I was giving up the last season with my mom so I could stand alone in a cold, empty store, they're crazy. Yeah. I've only been to a Waffle House once, and I was like 8. I've never been to a Waffle House. Okay, so now we're working on my cousin's shoulder and her collar. Always have been. They take pride in their stupid Waffle House. And oh yeah, that FEMA works on the Waffle House Index when it comes to natural disasters. It's got good coffee and decent chicken, but but you have to make sure it's one of the rare clean Waffle Houses like mine was. Okay. Waffle House is like dangerous to go to where I grew up. You didn't want to be there. We went to Denny's for our late night teenage adventures. Fair enough. Fair enough. My brother has been to a Waffle House. My younger brother. Because he, I forget what the occasion was, but he was in the States to do some sort of like cleanup project with a youth group. And they stopped at a Waffle House. He said the chicken at that one was really good. The goth scene, late night Denny's. Exactly. And I'm mildly offended you pegged me so exactly. Yeah, we've got Denny's up here. But not Waffle House. If I had friends, I'd be up in there, my guy. This is part of the reason why I like streaming so much. Hearing other people's life stories and stuff. And sharing experiences that I certainly didn't have, and are very, very different from mine. The town I lived in didn't even have a dedicated like place like a Waffle House or there were breakfast places, but they were all like local. There weren't any chains. I gotta make dinner. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Hey, L, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing in your really cool people. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a very good dinner. If the Waffle House's grill isn't manned by some 50 or 60-year-old man, you're not getting good food. I feel like that's a that could be a true metric, I suppose. I don't know. I've never been to a Waffle House. Maybe one of these years I'll find myself in one. I had a Tiffany's in my small town. I got in trouble for singing breakfast at Tiffany's. Well, I mean, why would they expect anyone to not sing Breakfast at Tiffany's? If there's a tip like that, I feel like that's just the rule. That's what you got to do. Actually, speaking of breakfast places, in my hometown, there was a really good breakfast place called Spiro's. That closed down, unfortunately. Because the owner retired and got bought out by the Retro Suites, which is I mean, it's a really expensive but really cool looking hotel downtown. But they wanted all of the storefronts But after Spiro's, there are a couple of breakfast places that popped up. There's 3 of them now in the city called Flatjacks. And they make good, just straight up, just good old breakfast food in my hometown. The city we're in now, that I live in now, there's a lot of good breakfast places here too. Oh, never heard of Tiffany's? It's like a high-end department store, if I remember correctly. Me and my cook, late nights, just me and him, were singing. A great duo. We made every night a dinner and a show. Nice. I miss him, but he was crazy and nearly murdered some. Oh, I don't miss him that much. Yeah, that is fair. That is legit. That is fair and valid. I probably wouldn't miss him that much either. Oof. Hopefully he was able to get some help or something. Because you can't just be walking around doing that. The Tiffany's in my small town was a breakfast place. My family never ate there. It was okay. Oh, I see. You know what? My comment still stands. If you name your store Tiffany's, you should expect that someone will come along and sing breakfast at Tiffany's. You know? Especially if you're a breakfast place. I mean, the wait staff literally shoot you glares if you sing it. See, that's a shame. That's a shame. Ow. Sorry, I just... I'm 32 years old. You'd think I'd know not to do this, but I just bit my tongue. You'd think I'd know better. Have more control of my mouth by now, but I guess not. There we go. Sometimes I choke on my own spit. I call that God smiting me. Fair. Fair. If God can't kill me using my own spit to choke me, God is weak. You know, I learned something long ago. I hope it's true. I hope I'm not spreading falsehoods here. But I read somewhere a very long time ago when I was in university, I think, that the reason that it's possible to choke on our own spit, like the fact that our airway is like basically not quite the same pipe, but like they're very close together. The pipe to eat is very close to the pipe for the airway. Even though that causes us to choke on our own spit sometimes, it's also the reason that we're able to actually verbalize and speak words, and actually like speak languages. Yo, 8-bit, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Yeah, the larynx and esophagus. The fact that we have the two so close together also allows us to actually speak. Doing good here? Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. We're just doing some charcoal drawing here. Actually, because we've got some new people here, and 8-bit, it's been a while, I'll show you some of the ones that we've done already. So, I showed that one already. Actually, what would be the better way to do this? I think the better way to do this would be to aim the camera at me. So let me just grab all of these down. And then I'll aim the camera at me, and then we'll do a little show and tell. We'll move that light out of the way. Oh. And let me just drop the phone. Okay, so don't touch that part. There we go. That's kind of pointed at me. All right. So, first we got this one. This was the first one that we did. Let me angle that a little better. There we go. So that's the first one that we did. And then, now the whole theme for these is that these pictures are somewhat distorted. They're either like warped like this one, or they're blurred out and you can't really see what's going on, you know. Because these represent the distortion of memory that comes with the grieving process, right? Sort of framed as sort of like Polaroid pictures, but the thing with taking pictures, because they're like the truest form of our memory, because it's an actual photograph, but things can get warped, and you can't really make out what it is that you're looking at sometimes, right? So that's the whole point behind these. Ooh, angle it the right way. There we go. So that's the fourth one. And then the one we finished last time on stream is that one. Where this one actually is pretty close to the original photograph that well, it's not my photograph, it's my sister's photograph. But she allowed me to use it. Because I try to use source material that is my own, like pictures that I take myself or have access to myself. Like some of these are like pictures that like I'm in them and I was like a baby, right? So someone else took them, but they're like in my family, right? So this picture here is actually pretty true to the original picture, but the distortion is the fact that even in the original picture, like you can't see anyone's faces. It's all silhouette. So yeah, so those are the 5 that I'm going to show you now, because I can't give too many of them away. Thank you, Mio, and thank you, Squid. All right, let's get back to this one. Thank you, 8-Bit. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chitanda. Let's turn this light back this way. There we go. Okay. So we got about 20 minutes left or so. So let's continue on. Actually, a lot of this stuff I can just bring the eraser in and do that. So that's what I'm going to do. And this section over here, this is actually someone else's face. So we're going to cut some of that in. Some of that detail. It's not going to be super detailed because they're way in the distance. I'd sub, but I'm grounded. Lahik, the boyfriend, said I spent too much on. Hey, no worries. There's absolutely no need to sub. There's no pressure to sub. I mean, if people sub, that's very generous, and I very much appreciate it. But don't feel like you need to at all. I do appreciate the sentiment, but yeah, I hope no one ever feels pressured to sub or anything like that. Certainly not an expectation. That'll just all be dark there. But I like to buy people's love. Well, hey, no one's got to buy my love on this platform. There we go. Okay, so I think we're now to the point where we can start laying down some charcoal. Let me get my trick bag here full of charcoal stuff. I'm trying to raise this some. There we go. My charcoal pencils out. Because yeah, we got about 15 minutes so we can lay down some stuff. We'll be able to get some stuff on the paper. So my general approach to this, because this is a charcoal drawing and I sketched everything out before, what this ends up kind of being is kind of like a color by number. I kind of lay out the areas that are the darkest and the lightest. That way I can just kind of go in afterwards and fill in all the darkest areas, and then work light after that. So. Yeah, there you go. Show them you care by being there. Yeah. I've never done charcoal. Done a lot of different things, but never charcoal. Fair. Charcoal, I really, really love it. Especially because I loved doing like pencil drawings and everything in high school. But I could never get the pencil as dark as charcoal. But in high school, I hated using charcoal because it was too messy. But then eventually, when I got to university, I learned some techniques. You know. So it made things a lot easier. And I fell in love with charcoal in my second year of university. It definitely helped that I had a fantastic prof. I'm not going to say I didn't have a lot of good profs. I would say it's split about 50-50, my university experience. But my second year drawing and painting professor, who is himself actually a practicing artist, his name is Kim Moody. Yeah, but as a professor, he was a fantastic professor. Probably the favorite professor I had in all of university. My love language is gift giving, but I love words of affirmation to receive love. So it works out with streamers. Fair. Yeah, gift giving is one of my love languages as well. That and like acts of giving. Definitely one of the ways that I express love. Yeah, but the thing with charcoal is just you have to be careful with. Well, you don't have to be careful with it. You can be as messy or as clean as you want. Just you're probably going to get messy if you're using it. So as long as you're prepared for that, it's a very, very fun medium to use. Charcoal is definitely too messy for your liking. That's fair. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. All right. Used to use pencil all the time. God, I hated for the longest time. Eventually I found a phone with a stylus and bam, digital art was my new main. Cheap, free to use, easy. Very nice. Very, very cool. Oh, I didn't get rid of it. I just forgot to turn it back on. There was one stream, I think I was mentioning, where I think it was the stream where I was explaining all this work that I was going to be doing for this show. And I turned it off for that just because I didn't really have any tools with me. And my painting stuff was inaccessible at the time. And then I just forgot to turn it back on. So it'll be back on for next stream. But yeah, no, it's still kicking. Very much so. Just getting some dimension on this hand here. With the blending stump. You've always been pants at visual? I like that turn of phrase. But that's fair enough. There's a yeah, I like that. But hey, that's all right. There's plenty of things that I'm pants at. Even within the visual arts, I am absolute pants at watercolor painting. The other pants? That reminds me of I remember way back when I was reading a thread on Reddit about what are some of the most unique insults that you know, and someone said that they were in Britain for something, and they overheard someone call someone an absolute pine cone, and I don't know why, but that just tickled me. I do all sorts of weird art. I sew, sculpt, cosplay, digital, paint, cook, bake. Lyre, violin. I need a new one because I haven't played in years, but I want to pick it back up so bad. Singing and dancing most recent. Nice, nice. Multifaceted. I like that. Okay, so that hand is done. I'll bring it a little closer to the camera so you can see what we did for that. British insults are the best. Scottish insults are an art form. I'll have to ask my buddy's wife because she's from Scotland. Jake from the Woods' wife is from Scotland, so I'm gonna have to ask him what some of her favorite insults are. I'm so excited to see him over Christmas. Oh yes, that's right, Mio. Yes, Mio makes their own characters. You feel weird using other people's characters. That's fair. I've never heard this playlist before. Like, it's Lofi Girl, but I've never heard this particular one. Oh yeah, feel free to post it again if you want there, Mio. If you like. Oh, speaking of playlists, it just stopped because it's wondering if I'm still listening. So yes. Yes, I am. Oh, this is their morning coffee playlist. Okay. That's fair. I mean, it's completely up to you. But if you feel bad doing it because you think it's like infringing on the stream or anything, by no means is it doing that. I very much encourage people to post their art projects. Whatever projects they're working on, if they feel like it. If you don't want to post it again, totally understandable. No pressure at all. But you're more than welcome to. I very much invite people to share their work in this space as well. There you go. Especially because like all y'all really make this stream. I mean, if it wasn't for you all, I'd just be doing this talking to myself, which I mean I'd be doing that anyway. But okay, where does this your octopus bard? Yeah, your digital art. Yes. Ooh, look at that. That's neat. A blue ringed octopus too. Very cool. I like the little details of like the bones on the bracelet. The bracelets as well. Very neat. I like that. Plus, the blue on the rings themselves is very vibrant, very, very cool. Three hours? Nice, nice. Okay. So we got everything sketched out. The charcoal is coming. But we got everything sketched out at the very least, so now it's just a matter of just filling in the blanks. We got a hand done in terms of the charcoal, but I'm just gonna put my charcoal stuff away and try not to drop them down beside my chair. Okay, I'm going to throw this underneath this. There we go. Okay. And we'll angle this back up toward me. There we go. So yeah, here's what we did today. It's not a bad start. Not a bad start. Soul ate the squid. Hey, I do not enjoy the taste of squid. I'm not a calamari fan. Wait, is calamari octopus? No, calamari squid, right? Anyway, I'm not a. Other than fish, I'm not particularly fond of seafood or shellfish. I do like a good fish though. I like some fish and chips. Yeah, calamari is squid. I thought so. Squid are smart, and I refuse to eat them. Calamari is, yeah, cool. I thought so. All right. With that, everybody, I think we're gonna call it a day. Now, I don't have any art friends streaming. However, there is a friend of the channel who is also very. Friend of sorry, I got sidetracked looking at this screen. Friend of the channel, very chill vibes as well. Very sardonic wit, which I like. And I've never had the opportunity to raid her before. So we're gonna go raid Kinda Cute Reezy, who is streaming Raft right now. Which I know going from an art stream to a game stream may not be your cup of tea, so don't feel pressured to stay on with the stream by any means. But I've never rated her before. But before we do that, I do have to give a shout out to another channel that I'm probably going to be in as well, because Redria. Oh, can you enter? Thank you. Redria right now is playing Link's Awakening, so that's pretty cool. And I think Redria just went live recently, so hasn't been streamed for very long either. But we're gonna go say hello to Reezy, and we're going to. Oh, actually, I gotta shout out another channel. We rated them not too long ago because they just went live as well. Oops. This new shoutout command is not the most intuitive thing in the world, I must say. Actually, I'm going to start out with Redria plays, and then we're going to give a shout out to Brinstar, who is playing Celeste right now, which is one of my favorite games. Oh, only one shout out can be active at a time. I gotta wait a minute. All right. Well, we'll do that in a minute. And then we'll raid out to Reezy. But I want to get these shout outs in first. But anyway, in the meantime, I want to say thank you to all of you for coming out to the stream. Really do appreciate all y'all very, very much. Some thank yous. I got to throw out some thank yous. First of all, thank you, Elle, for the raid. It's amazing. Mio, very nice to meet you. Thank you for sharing your art, and thank you for the follow. You know, I always love it when people show their art in streams. So thank you very much for that. And then Redria, Redria and Rain, thank you for the karaoke redeems. And Rain, also thank you for the glug glug. Really do appreciate you. And let us. It still won't let us shout out Brinstar. Well, at the very least, I can do this shout out for now. There we go. Alright, let me actually move my laptop. No, actually, I won't, because I'll knock stuff over. But yeah, let me try this shout out command one more time. Hopefully it works. There we go, finally. Okay. And now we are going to go raid kinda cute Reezy, who's, like I said, playing Raft right now. So now it is intended for mature audiences, so everybody be mature. I'm going to make that joke every single time that warning comes up that it's intended for mature audiences. But thank you everybody for coming in. Really do appreciate all of y'all. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be playing some Paper Mario tomorrow. And then Thursday, there may not be a Thursday stream because I got invited to an art talk. So which happens at 7. We usually start stream at 6. So good chance there probably won't be a stream on Thursday, but we'll see. I might just start it a half hour early and then just go from 5:30 to 6:30 and then head to the gallery for 7. But I may just decide to stream, to forego the stream, and then we'll just stream on the weekends. But outside of that, hopefully you can join us tomorrow, and if not, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and we'll hopefully catch you around. All right. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, at the very least, and yeah, we will catch you next time. And let's go say hi to Reezy, because I've literally never raided into Reezy before. So, all right, bye everybody.